U.S. Embassy evacuated, U.S. flag lowered, killing of innocents increasing, foreign relations being weakened, China about to fill the void. This is not theoretical. This is Afghanistan this morning. My name is Jonathan Jenkins, and I'm your American First candidate for Maryland's 6th District. As a gunnery sergeant of Marines and Iraq war veteran, I am so disappointed in our government on the handling of Afghanistan. What is happening in Afghanistan is horrific. This is a nonpartisan issue. This is a humanity issue, and this is a national security issue. Biden and his Pentagon have now caused hundreds of deaths, but we need to recognize this number will grow dramatically over the next few weeks. For 50 years, Biden has done nothing to serve our great nation. He dodged the draft during the Vietnam War for 7 years, claiming to have asthma, but then also claiming to be a lifeguard and football player. He voted against every major weapons system our men and women in the military asked for. In 1975, President Ford asked for financial assistance to get 1,500 loyalists out of Vietnam. Guess who opposed? That's right, Sleepy Joe. Once our Vietnamese friends came to the United States, despite Sleepy Joe, President Ford asked once again for additional financial assistance to help settle them. Guess what? Once again, Sleepy Joe opposed it. When he promised to help the Veterans Affairs Administration while vice president, cases ended up taking 40% longer, with an average of 53 vets dying a day while waiting for benefits. Remember, bin Laden was the only one in the White House that suggested we do not kill Osama bin Laden. Earlier this week, Biden reaffirmed that Kabul could not fall. Just 3 days ago, Biden changed his tune, but he also said it would likely take 30 to 90 days for Kabul to fall. Well, we know that wasn't even close. 3 days and done. He pulled out our military, but intentionally left Americans behind. He intentionally left our allies behind. He intentionally left Afghanistan worse than when we first got there. Biden just loathes this nation, those that serve her, and our brothers and sisters around the world fighting for their freedom. We cannot trust Biden or his appointees to do the right thing, to include executing this hasty withdrawal. We can, however, trust him and his appointees to remain silent or blame the orange man. All right, it's happening. Where does it leave us now? Well, not well at all. In the near term, we can expect China to start filling the void with money and resources to the Taliban. We can expect Al-Qaeda 3.0 to continue to grow. We know Iran's coming in. We know ISIS wants to get a foothold. Expect everyone, unfortunately, waiting to get out, but does not get out in the next few days to be massacred. That's just a fact waiting to happen, and this blood is on Biden's hands. This is just a complete tragedy, a completely avoidable tragedy. Here at home, I'm already thinking about 9/11. I mean, what are we going to think about the upcoming 20th anniversary as we're going to see all these horrific pictures coming in? I still remember that horrible day on 9/11, what it was like not being able to get in touch with people because a lot of the phone lines were busy. You had no idea where your friends or family were. You had no idea if there's going to be more attacks through all the major cities within the next few hours or possibly the next few days. We had no idea. Also remember being called up, proudly ready to serve my country and go wherever the Marines wanted me to serve. Now, looking back to see what's happening in Afghanistan and Iraq, would I serve again? Absolutely, of course. I love my country and my Marine Corps. I would always want to trust my government to do what is best for our nation, to include whether or not to expend my life to keep her free. I will admit, however, that I would not want to serve under such an incompetent commander-in-chief like Biden, or a Pentagon that would rather focus on critical race theory, integration of transgenders, and forced vaccinations over doing the right things to protect friends, families, and allies around the world. And most of all, make sure we keep our military safe and ready to go. Please note that I also do not think Biden is fully to blame. I also blame those in the House and the Senate who never spoke up to pressure the administration and Pentagon to do the right thing. Specifically, I blame our current Congressman, David Trone. He is a coward with no moral courage to speak out. Why don't you come out today from behind your walled mansion, Dave, and actually take a stand for the American allies about to be slaughtered? What are you doing today to prevent this? I think nothing. I don't think we're going to expect anything to come from his mouth today. And that is just horrific. That is someone that is not representing us. And it's absolutely not someone we want in Congress. I know if I was in Congress, I knew exactly what I'd be doing today. I'd be leading by example. First, I'd be speaking with the Commandant of the Marine Corps for advice on working with the Joint Chiefs to first protect life and in managing the evacuation without regard of political fallout from the White House. I would start collaborating with real congressmen and senators to get the Department of State coordinating with other countries to take Afghan refugees by tomorrow. Lastly, I would be leading the charge for the impeachment of Biden after the withdrawal is complete. Remember, this isn't about leaving Afghanistan. It's about how we leave. We went to Afghanistan to get bin Laden and destroy al-Qaeda. We may have killed bin Laden, but don't think for a minute that al-Qaeda will not reemerge. They will, and they will be better equipped and financed. And stop blaming Trump, Biden, Trone. Take ownership. Save our Americans and Afghani friends today. Today. Friends, I'm sorry we have to talk about this, but I do thank you for watching. This is an extremely important time in our nation and ask you to do your part. Whether it's sharing this video to generate people to action, donating to my campaign so we can have real Americans serving in Congress, or donating to any of those organizations that will be supporting the soon-to-be Afghani refugees. Friends, thank you for watching. Semper Fi, and God bless.